Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a sentence that might sound crazy, but stay with me. Success is like a Wi Fi signal. It's everywhere, but most people are standing in the wrong corner of the house. Some people keep complaining, my life has no signal, my dreams are buffering, my goals are loading forever. But when you ask them, did you even try moving closer to the source? They say no, but I restarted the router of excuses 10 times. That's how many people treat success. They want it, they talk about it, they daydream about it, but their mindset is sitting in the basement where no Wi Fi reaches. Let me tell you something powerful. Before success shows up in your life, it first shows up in your thoughts. If your mind is negative, confused, scared, and always expecting the worst, do you really think success will walk into that environment? Success isn't attracted to stress. Success is attracted to clarity. Think about your own life. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a good mood, confident, focused, feeling unstoppable, opportunities suddenly appear? People respond better, ideas flow faster, you take better decisions. But when you're frustrated, angry, comparing your life to others, scrolling social media, thinking everyone is ahead except me, suddenly everything feels stuck. Even small tasks feel heavy. Even good opportunities feel suspicious because your energy decides what you attract. Let me give you a simple example from daily life. You ever notice when you wake up excited, even for a silly reason, your entire day moves differently? Maybe you're excited because your salary came, or a parcel is arriving, or you plan to eat pizza. Suddenly, the traffic feels lighter. Your boss feels nicer, work feels easier. Why? Because the energy in your mind is different. But the day you wake up annoyed, even your shampoo bottle slips and falls like it's also upset at you. This is the law of attraction working in small ways every single day. But here's the funny part. Most people use the law of attraction against themselves. They wake up and say, today's going to be a bad day. Congratulations. The universe listens fast. They say, I know this won't work. Amazing. Your energy just closed the door before opportunity even knocked. They say, I'm so unlucky. No problem. Your mind will make sure you notice everything unlucky. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine once said, nothing good ever happens to me. You know what happened the same week? He lost his keys, missed his bus, burnt his toast, and even dropped his phone in the sink. Was the universe punishing him? No. His focus was shaping his experience. If you expect chaos, you find more chaos. Now compare that with people like Oprah, Steve Jobs, Shah Rukh Khan, Cristiano Ronaldo. Different fields, different lives, different backgrounds. But one thing in common before success came, they believed in it. Not like a fantasy, but like a direction. They were not saying, I hope it works. They were saying, it will work. I just need to reach that version of myself. That is the real law of attraction. Not wishful thinking, but aligning your energy with your actions. And listen, this is not some magical think and it appears nonsense. If thinking alone could bring success, we would all be billionaires with six packs eating cake on a beach. The truth is, the law of attraction works when your mindset and your habits match. Suddenly, doors open that were always there. You just didn't see them before. Your mind is like a magnet. If it's covered in rust, fear, doubt, excuses, nothing sticks. Clean it, sharpen it, direct it, and you'll be shocked how fast things start moving. So today, I want you to start noticing your thoughts. Catch the negative ones like mosquitoes. Don't let them bite your dreams. Replace them with thoughts that elevate you, not imprison you. Most people don't attract success because they're too busy attracting distraction. They wake up with big dreams, but the first thing they touch is their phone. Not their goals, not their intentions, not their mindset, their phone. And the moment they open it, boom, their brain goes from I will conquer the world today to why is everyone living a better life than me? Just imagine before your day even starts, you've already lowered your vibration to comparison mode. That's like trying to run a marathon after eating 5 slices of pizza. You can try, but your energy will betray you. The law of attraction responds to what you feed your mind in the first 30 minutes of your day. If you feed it anxiety, you attract anxiety. If you feed it clarity, you attract opportunity. Let me give you an example you'll definitely relate to. You ever notice those days when you wake up determined? I will do everything today. Gym, work, healthy eating, productivity, focus. But then you check one message, one notification, one reel, and suddenly your whole mindset collapses like a biscuit in chai. You go from I am unstoppable to I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, the most dangerous word in human history. Tomorrow has killed more dreams than failure ever will. Successful people aren't different because they're lucky. They're different because their minds don't live on tomorrow. Their minds live on now. Think about famous people we admire. Elon Musk, J.K. Rowling, Dwayne Johnson, Sarah Blakely. None of them waited for a perfect moment. They created the moment and they protected their mindset like their life depended on it because they knew you don't attract success by wishing. You attract it by preparing. It's like planting a seed. You don't stare at the soil and say, grow. You water it, you give it sunlight, you give it consistency. The same way your goals are seeds, your thoughts are sunlight, your habits are water. The thing is, most people water their doubts more than their dreams. They tell themselves, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What will people say? What if it doesn't work? Let me tell you something. If you keep feeding your mind these questions, your confidence will shrink smaller than your phone's battery at 1%. But ask stronger questions. What if I succeed? What if I surprise myself? What if this changes my life? What if I'm actually capable of more? Suddenly, your energy shifts, your chest opens, your spirit rises, your brain starts searching for solutions instead of excuses. Your mind listens to the tone you speak to yourself in. If you talk to yourself like a failure, you will attract failure. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a truth most people ignore. You cannot attract a successful life with unsuccessful habits. You can think positive, you can visualize, you can meditate, but if your actions are sleeping, your dreams will sleep too. This is the part nobody on TikTok will tell you because the law of attraction is not just think good things. It's become the kind of person good things want to come to. Think of it like this. If your mind is the engine, your habits are the wheels. Without wheels, even a Ferrari goes nowhere. Let me give you a relatable example. You ever meet someone who talks big? I'll start the gym, I'll start a business, I'll wake up early, but they are eating chips at 1 a.m., watching reels and calling it research. Their dreams are big, but their lifestyle is small. The universe sees both. Success is attracted to alignment, not daydreaming. And alignment means your thoughts, your words, and your actions are all moving in the same direction. If you want to attract wealth, but you waste money on useless things. If you want to attract opportunities, but you waste time on distractions. If you want to attract discipline, but your bed hasn't seen sunlight since morning, then your energy and your lifestyle are fighting each other. Let me show you something powerful. You ever notice how one productive action creates more productive actions? You clean your table, suddenly you feel like cleaning your whole room. You go for one 10-minute walk, suddenly you drink more water, eat better, and feel better. You finish one small task, suddenly your whole day feels lighter. That's attraction, not magic, momentum. Now look at successful people. The world sees their confidence, but that confidence comes from discipline. You cannot attract confidence if your actions embarrass you. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't confident because he's lucky. He's confident because he trains when others sleep. Shah Rukh Khan isn't iconic because of charm. He's iconic because of consistent, obsessive hard work. People aren't attracted to them only because of talent. They're attracted to their energy, and that energy comes from habits. Now, let me bring this to your life. Do your habits attract success or repel it? Be honest. Are you consistent or only motivated on weekends? Do you keep promises to yourself or break them gently? Do you start things or only talk about starting? Because the universe responds to your patterns, not your wishes. If your pattern is procrastination, you'll attract delays. If your pattern is excuses, you'll attract limitations. But if your pattern is effort, you'll attract opportunities. And here's the best part. You don't have to change everything in one day. Just one small, disciplined action every day creates more attraction than one big motivational speech. You want success to come closer. Then create a lifestyle success feels comfortable entering. Clean your space. Get your body moving. Protect your time. Choose better people. Talk to yourself with respect. Show your goals that you are serious. Because the law of attraction is simple. You don't get what you want, you get what you prepare for. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go even deeper now because this is the part people never talk about when discussing the law of attraction. Your environment, your people, your routine, your lifestyle, All of this attracts or repels success just as much as your thoughts do. You can have the strongest mindset in the world, but if you're surrounded by negativity, by laziness, by noise, by chaos, your energy will get drained faster than your phone on 5% battery. Let me ask you something simple. Have you ever noticed that after talking to some people, you feel tired, and after talking to others, you feel inspired? That's not accidental. That's energy exchange. There are people who make your dreams feel heavy, and there are people who make your dreams feel possible. Now listen closely. If you keep the wrong people close, you will attract the wrong life. Some people will never believe in you, not because you're not capable, but because they don't believe in themselves. They can't imagine success for you because they can't imagine it for their own life. And if you keep sharing your dreams with people who don't dream, don't be surprised if your motivation starts shrinking. You can't plant a seed in dry soil and expect it to grow. Now think about your environment. If your room is messy, your mind becomes messy. If your routine is unstable, your results become unstable. If your surroundings are full of noise, your focus disappears. People underestimate how much environment shapes destiny. Let me give you a very real example. Ever tried studying or working in a messy room? Your energy drops. Your brain slows down. You feel irritated for no reason. But if you clean just one corner, one table, your whole motivation suddenly wakes up. That's attraction. Your environment sends signals to your brain. Be productive, be lazy, or be confused. Now let's talk about lifestyle, because this is where success either becomes easy or impossible. If your days are full of late nights, random eating, no structure, no goals, no routines, no discipline, how will your energy become powerful? A successful mindset needs a successful environment to breathe in. You wouldn't expect a plant to grow in darkness without water, without care, but people expect their goals to grow in unhealthy routines. Now, let me give you a famous example. Think about athletes. Think about CEOs. Think about creators who rise from nothing. Their environment is designed for growth. Their rooms, their schedules, their circle, all of it is built to support their ambition. Even if they don't feel motivated every day, their system keeps them moving. Success isn't attracted to random energy. Success is attracted to stable energy, because stability creates momentum and momentum creates attraction. Let me make this even more relatable. If you hang out with people who complain all day, you'll start complaining. If you hang out with people who gossip, you'll start gossiping. If you hang out with people who think small, your dreams will shrink to fit their comfort zone. But if you surround yourself with people who talk about ideas, goals, growth, discipline, learning, your entire vibration rises. You don't even have to try. Your environment does the work for you. So today, ask yourself, do my surroundings support the life I want or the life I'm trying to escape? Because the law of attraction isn't only activated by the mind, it's activated by the world you build around yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about energy, thoughts, habits, and environment. Now let's talk about the final step, recognizing and holding success when it comes to you. Here's the truth. Most people never admit. Opportunities knock all the time, but most people are too busy scrolling, complaining, or overthinking to hear them. Think about it. A job opening appears. Someone offers collaboration. A random idea pops in your mind. A mentor reaches out. And most people respond with, maybe later, I'm not ready, I'll think about it. The universe has a sense of humor. It whispers, here it is. And we turn around and say, oh, maybe tomorrow. Let me tell you something. The moment you align your mind, your habits, and your environment, your ability to recognize opportunities skyrockets. Opportunities aren't just good luck. They are the natural result of consistent energy and preparation. Think about Elon Musk. Opportunities to buy, build, and innovate came to him. But he had the skills, the persistence, and the preparation to seize them. He didn't wait for luck. He created readiness. So luck had no choice but to find him. Now, here's something funny but relatable. Have you ever noticed that the more prepared you are, the smaller failures feel? You try a new thing, it doesn't work, and instead of quitting, you laugh, learn, and move faster. But if you're unprepared, one small failure feels like the universe just hates you. Success isn't just attracted, It's maintained by your energy, your habits, and your ability to respond. And here's the key: be brave. Take action immediately when opportunity arrives. Don't wait for perfect timing. Perfect timing is a myth. Action creates timing. And don't be afraid of failure. Most people miss success because they're afraid to stumble. But stumbling is part of the path. Every stumble teaches you, shapes you, and strengthens your energy. Let me give you a relatable real life example. A friend wanted to start a small YouTube channel. She worried about cameras, editing, topics. Months passed. One day, she just pressed record. The first video failed, the second too. By the fifth video, she found her style. Now she has thousands of followers. The only thing that changed, her willingness to start and keep going. Famous examples: Oprah got rejected 19 times before she got her TV show. J.K. Rowling was turned down by 12 publishers before Harry Potter found a home. They weren't waiting for luck. They were ready, persistent, and open when opportunity arrived. So here's the bottom line for you. Attracting success is like hosting a party. Your mindset is the invitation, your habits are the decorations, your environment is the venue, and your actions are the welcome drinks. You cannot attract VIPs if your invitation is messy, your decorations are weak, or you're too scared to open the door. Start thinking like the person who deserves success. Act like the person who can handle it. Create an environment where success feels comfortable. And when opportunity knocks, answer immediately. Because once you do all of this, success doesn't just visit, it stays. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you attract life-changing success through the law of attraction. Not as a dream, but as a reality. You are ready to live every day. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends.